Hi all, welcome to Spring MVC tutorial series. This is the second video of that series. In this video, we will be setting up our first Spring MVC project. We will install STS 4 and the Spring 6, Java 17, and we will be using Apache Tomcat version 11. And lastly, we will be using a Maven project for our Spring MVC. So let's get started. Before going ahead the video, I request you please subscribe to the channel to get videos on Spring Boot, microservices, REST API, Spring, Java. So it is recommended to watch this Spring Web MVC tutorial series. So in this video, previous video, I have explained you about the Spring Web MVC framework and its architecture. So now we will install the STS 4. So I have already installed the STS 4. So if you want to install, so you can search the Spring tool suite Spring, and you can go to this official page of spring.io and you can download this Spring Tools 4 which is built on the top of Eclipse. So I have already downloaded or installed the STS, and other thing is that you need to have Apache Tomcat server. So Apache Tomcat server, why it is required? So we can deploy our Spring MVC project on that Tomcat server. You can search Apache Tomcat server download and you can go to this official documentation or the official page, and here in the download, and you can download the Tomcat 11 and you can click on the zip and then unzip this Tomcat 11 server. So now we will open the STS and we will create our first MVC project. So we will go there, and if you see there is an icon called file, you can click on that. After that you can click on new, then click on Maven project. So a pop-up will come to create a new Maven project. Click on this next. Then in the catalog, select the internet. We will use the web app artifact. So you can see that Maven archive web app version 1. Click on this and click on next. Then you need to provide group ID, artifact ID and the package. I will provide as group ID as Spring or the project setup, artifact as project setup, and click on finish. Then you will see on the left bottom corner on the right side you see that creating Maven archive web app. So, and in this console you will see like whatever the required jars is being created. So we see all the properties and all the packages are being downloaded, and we see the package, the deep developer project setup will be downloaded. Click on enter, then the build is successfully completed, and we see this project setup project is being created. I will expand it, expand the source. So till now we see that creating or configuring file, initializing language server. So here to import all the dependencies. So now we have expanded and expand this source main web app WEB-INF. We see that web.xml file is being generated, where we will be adding the dispatcher servlet or any type of front controller configurations. So before that we see there is a one error or index.jsp file. So we'll just open it, and if we hover over that, and we see that HTTP servlet according to this project dynamic web module facet version 2.3 was not found in the Java build part. So to fix this error, I will be open to pom.xml file and I will go to this dependency section. I'll just scroll it a little bit down. So in this Maven dependency, we have one that is JUnit. So as in this case, the JUnit is not required, and here we will be using servlet 6 version. And if we see now that error is there where it mentioned the 2.3 version was not found. So we'll use the servlet 6 version, as well as we are using that Spring web MVC project, right? So we need to have the Spring web MVC dependency also. So we'll go to this Chrome tab and I will open MVN repository. So it is a central repository where all kind of jars are available there. So we'll search as servlet. So we see that javax.servlet.api, and if we clearly observe, this artifact was moved to Jakarta.servlet.api. So I click on Jakarta.servlet.api and we will be using 6.0 version. So I will click on that version. So I will copy this dependency and I will paste here. And also we need Spring MVC dependency, right? So we'll search Spring MVC. So in the upcoming videos also we'll be using this dependency only to create the Spring MVC project, and as we go ahead with the video we'll be like installing other required dependency. So as I said, we'll be using the Spring 6 version, which is the latest version. It is Spring Web MVC. We have copied the dependency. We'll paste here. Now dependency has been added, and also we need to configure the build part. We'll be using the properties file for a Java compiler and the Java build. So we'll go here and we'll search as setting the source and target for the Java compiler from the Apache. We'll just copy these properties and we'll paste before the dependencies, and we are using the Java 17. So I'll write as 17 and also target as 17. And now we will go to this project and do the right click, and we will go to this properties section. We see the down properties, and here we need to go to this project facet. We need to check, like dynamic web module 2.3 instead of 2.3 we will be using 6.0, right? And because the servlet we are using 6.0, and in the Java also we are using 17. Click on apply, then apply and close. So if we observe now, like that error from index.jsp was gone. Now in this pom.xml file there is no configuration required as of now. Then we will go to this web.xml file and we see that webapp 2.3 it is mentioned, but we need to have the Jakarta 6 version. So and we'll paste like webapp 6 Jakarta or the servlet 6 version. We have paste it. Now almost everything is ready. Now we need to set up the server. So if you can go to this video section and show view other, and this you can search as server. We'll be using, click on open, and we see that no server has been configured yet. So to configure that, click on create a new server, then it will be an Apache version 11, tomcat version 11. We need to name the server. I am naming it as my test server. We need to select the runtime environment, also click on add, and you can mention as name my test server. And as I said, you need to download the tomcat server, and you need to extract that. So I will click on the browse section, go to my download. I have already downloaded the Apache Tomcat 11, so I will open that and click on finish, then next, and then finish. So now my server is ready, and if you want to run that server, click on start, and we see in the console we can see the logs of server is being starting. So we see that the server is started in this much millisecond. So server is being started. Now the question is how to deploy this MVC project. So I will do the right click and run as. You will see run on server. So I will click on run on server. Just now we have created the my test server, right? So I will click on the next and click on finish. Then in the console we can see the message server is being started on 8080 port. You can click on localhost 8080 and you will get the message, or you can access the application with localhost 8080. So that's all with this video. In this next video we'll be seeing up how to use Spring WebMVC to create any type of MVC application or any type of web application. So thanks for watching the video.